Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster Vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. I'm getting my pedometer going, and we are just going to be starting out here in a basic march. If y'all have a pedometer or anything of the sort that tracks steps, please let me know how many steps you got down in the comments. That helps me to kind of track where we're all at. It is freaking cold in my house today, but that's all right. We're moving around and getting warm. So we've officially begun. We're here in our march. Let's engage our core, check in with our breath, and start getting that blood flowing. I'm actually gonna tweak this down just a little bit. Keep marching, y'all. There we go. So we're gonna keep that march going. Hey baby. And let's add in some breath arms. Inhale up, exhale down. And I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit today about, and just to get ahead of it, I'm not quitting, but I do want to consider this, that showing up and doing 30 to 35 minutes of this walking exercise every day, let's do a side step now. That's an amazing place to make camp. Like I am so comfortable here. This is totally doable. Even through the midst of busy, it's December at the time of recording, so it's cold and I don't wanna, busy with holiday and family stuff, busy with work, like all of the different things, I can totally manage 30 minutes. And starting at 5, maybe 15 minutes would have been a good place, to start doing a base camp. It's showing up and just being consistently there is such a great place to be. It's so much better for us than just not doing it at all. So don't feel like you have to do the full 10,000 steps a day, because getting any amount of cardio in is a fantastic step in the right direction. We were supposed to be doing arm circles. Oh, we'll just do 2 in one direction and then change direction. There we go. And now let's march in place. But I'm going to keep climbing this mountain to see if I can get to where I can do 10,000 steps in a stretch. But I know we all come from different backgrounds. We all have different demands that our life and home and work, put on us, and different things. And I don't know how long it's going to take me, so I just wanted to let y'all know, if you decide to stop here and keep showing up and doing the 30 minutes or doing the 15 or just doing the 5, doing it at all, you've won, you're winning. It is not a failure to go at your own pace and to set your own pace. So let's add in some shoulder rolls. So I really like the concept of just kind of figuring out where my comfort zone is. That way, as I push further up this mountain and, maybe things get really busy, like whenever we, pick up vending season again. I changed the direction of shoulder rolls somewhere in there. Sorry guys, but I'm very excited about this concept. We're just doing a front tap. This is it from the side. But, and so by the time we are entering vending season again, I might be doing like 1.5 hour long videos, and workouts. And that does not feel like it's going to be sustainable all the time. But I can totally fall back and know where my comfort zone fence line is and be like, okay, I won't have to do, the full hour or whatever today, but I can totally just do 30 minutes. So I'm excited to be building self-awareness around my fitness and what I'm capable of and what I can actually fit in a timely manner. And I just wanted to share with y'all, because for so long I felt like, and I'm just doing little arm circles here, let's change direction. This is it from this side. For so long I felt like if I wasn't doing the whole workout DVD or the whole YouTube video, that I was failing. And it's like, no, I freaking started, that's a win. So let's do a side tap now. But yeah, so that's my thoughts for this morning. Thank you, workout buddy, for it's so nice to have folks to share my thoughts with who aren't just my husband, because he gets the full brainstorm effect of all of this stuff, and he has a lot of very good ideas. Like, he's basically my life coach, which he's fantastic at. So we're gonna keep these side taps going, but I'm gonna put my thumbs up and then point them back to the wall. Love you, bye-bye. And we're just gonna kind of reach our thumbs towards the wall behind us. Just kind of pulsing into our shoulder blades. I really like this for kind of counter training. I spend a whole lot of my day for like decades now bent over either a keyboard or some pliers, and doing exercises like that I feel like really help me to counter train that and really get that strength of holding my giant melon head up. So we're gonna do a tap to the back. Yes, we are, big boy, who had a bath yesterday and is now the squeakiest, cleanest pupper in the whole house. Well, that is a dog, you're correct. So yeah, this is it from this side, just tapping back. Oh. And now let's go ahead and add in some lateral raises. So as my foot comes back, I like to bring my arms up. It's bar cold, y'all. But I'm getting warmer. Oh, poor Z-Dog, he stumbled on the stairs, but it sounds like he got up there okay. Keep the lateral raise going, keep that tap coming back. Keeping my core engaged. So not to be flashing y'all, but I could be here just like pooching my belly out, or I could kind of tighten things in. I'm not doing like a vacuum suck in, if that makes sense. Let's do a heel dig out to the front. Like, I'm not trying to pull my stomach in as far as it can go. I'm just trying to like flex and just have it be engaged, like ready to go. I'm having difficulty describing it, but I hope that as we all gain practice in doing it more, we'll kind of understand better. We'll see. So let's keep this heel dig going. Let's add in a bicep curl. You could be holding water bottles. You could have little dumbbells or wrist weights. I used to have my favorite whenever I was following along with Turbo Jam. Like, Shalene Johnson is one of my inspirations. She's so, like, she's kicks ass, man. Like, and her energy is just up there. Like, I call them Pomeranian people, where they're just beautiful and perky and full of like pizzazz. They're my favorite kind. They're just, you know, folks with that Pomeranian vibe. But okay, let's come now into big ol' hip circles. But and with Turbo Jam, it was all like kind of kickboxy a little bit. And I'm pairing my breath with my hip circles. I used to hold these little like wrist weights that were just like these neoprene donuts basically, but I loved them because they were all squishy, so I could squeeze them, and I'd hold them in my hands and punch. And they were like, you know, 1 pound each or something. Those were my favorite. Let's change direction. And so here in this hip circle, I'm just kind of exploring my full range of motion, of just treating like I've got a hula hoop floating in time and space that I'm tracing like my tailbone on. I'm trying to make a circle with my tailbone, is essentially. So important to breathe. There we go. And now we're gonna do, let's just march in place to find the beat and get the our feet in under us. I'm gonna keep my right leg where it is stepping. Step forward and back with my left. And I'm gonna put my arms up high. And you can do literally whatever you want. You can do snake arms here. In fact, let's do some snake arms. I'm just trying to make them as jellyfishy as possible. You could do them in any direction. Just keep those feet going. Keep breathing. Keep your core supported. And we're fixing to do this on the other side. So let's see if we can step, touch, step, touch, step, step. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a transition, y'all. And I haven't been to a dance class in like 8 years. So, and that was the first one I had gone to. So yeah, give ourselves some grace and just have fun. So I'm gonna bring my arms up high, keeping my left foot in place. I just lift it and bring it down just a little. There we go. And now I'm just treating my hands like they're ribbons. If my wrists, my forearms and wrists are a stick, my hands are just ribbons trailing from the end of them. Keep that leg moving. Just practicing flowy hands. Okay, from here, we're gonna keep our feet grounded in place, and we're just gonna shift our hips from side to side. It's almost like if we were standing in a hallway and just rubbing our butt across the wall. Not that I would ever do this or anything, but it's really great for, no, totally do it. It really helps, but with the alignment. But I just wanna shift my hips from side to side, and we can start getting our knees involved. So we can add just a little bit of a bump and a bump. More and more hip action. And I really love this stretch across this outer part of my hip that is just chronically tight, like my whole life, y'all. Like, is this just being human? I don't even know. Right on. Let's come into a step touch with our feet, and you can add reach across arms. I always start with my feet. If I'm feeling fumbled up on something, I just get my feet in under me and let my arms do whatever they end up doing. Because truly, so long as we're moving, we're doing what we need to do. Warming up through my core, stretching those sides, and if you want, you can add a little bit of a dip here. Just, it's all between you and your knees, or whatever other body part you're feeling it in. For me, it's between me and my knees. So if I feel up to doing a little bit of a squat, and the more I practice it, just a little each time, the easier it gets, and the more I can recognize when my knees feel up to it. Because I'm starting to learn the sensational difference, like the difference in sensation. Let's march in place for just a second. V-step. Out, out, in, out, out, in. I'm beginning to feel like I can recognize whenever the stiffness I'm feeling is a stiffness from overuse or a stiffness from not moving. So, because before it just felt like hurting all of the time, but I'm starting to discover, a little bit of a feeling of nuance and ways that I can check in and test it and be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is, because usually I just check, it's like, let's add bright arms. I usually check in with it and be like, have I been sitting all day? Yeah, then it's probably from not moving. So I'll get up and just move around a little very gently and see how my knees are doing. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's a knee brace kind of day, or I need to put some heat or some ice on it. And other days it's like, oh yeah, this is just what the doctor ordered. Let's lead with the other leg. Just enjoying myself. Oh my goodness, it is so good to be here today. The sun's shining. We get to go to Sam's Club later because I need grapes. And Sam's Club has the tastiest grapes in our neck of the woods. Let's add in bright arms. Up, up, down, down. Feet go out, out, in. Keep going. There we go. Let's do a step touch. I didn't grab any water, but I've got some coffee. I'm noticing a trend. I'm definitely one of those people who does better on getting my fluids in if I have just my fluids in a pile, like a pile of water bottles or a big old jug. And it's like, I just have to drink that. Because if I try to keep track, let's do reach overs. If I try to keep track like one bottle at a time, no, you've lost me halfway through the second bottle. I don't know what number I'm on anymore. And we can move this forward and back a little if you want. But it's like, man, I never thought it'd be this complicated to just keep myself, because the thing is, it's not complicated. It's just literally every day. Like, gotta drink my water, gotta, clean my house, gotta, I'm blessed to have clean water to drink. I'm so blessed to have a home to have to clean, to be able to clean it. I don't, but I could. I clean it enough, I suppose. Oh, and that seed pod yesterday, not a bird. It's a seed pod, or the leaf that I thought was a bird. I went out and checked, and it's just a very bird-like seed pod. All right, let's make these arms a little bigger. Just feeling, gratitude always improves my attitude, and it's so wonderful that I used to live in tents as a kid, y'all. Like, to get to have a house with walls and a roof, even if it leaks, this is like a mansion to me. So I feel like I'm, living the dream. All right, now we're gonna keep this march going, and we're gonna raise our heel to our hand, keeping a nice upright body posture. Like, I feel like, I have all these things in my life. I want to take care of myself so I can enjoy them, so I can share them with my family, my nieces. I don't want to just be around for putting in the hard work. I want to be around for enjoying it too. And I almost broke myself on the hard work, y'all. Let's add in some graceful arms or some floppy arms, whatever you want. You can make a clap. And if you're not into slapping your feet today, you can just touch it. Let's march in place. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I woke up in such a sour mood this morning. I had bad stress dreams all night and everything, and this workout's really helping me have a mood lift. I love getting to come here and work out with y'all. So thank you guys again for joining me. I enjoy your company. I've loved chatting with y'all in the comments and stuff, and just getting to hang out online. And I always think there's quite a few of y'all who hang out. Let's make those arms a little bigger, who come to the camp alongs every year. And it's amazing that the future is now, and we get to, just kind of video hang out. And I don't know, just feeling really, really grateful to just be existing today. And these are the flowers that I try to grow in my mental garden. These are the plants that have a hard time blooming when all those noxious negative thought weeds are around. Okay, we're gonna do the heel to the hand behind us. So if you're not quite here yet, just hang out at a hamstring curl, and maybe touch your heel to your hand is a great place to start, and then you can build up to bringing it across. Oh my God, it looks like there's an old banana in that bead tray. No, it's just a bag of seashells. Okay. Sorry, it looked like there was an old bruised, rotten banana in a bead tray, but everything's fine. And now we can bring our arms up. Keep going. Every day gets better when we slow down and count our blessings. I do think. I saw a little bird today. It was on that bucket right there going through the black walnut shells. I think we must have left some behind. Okay, let's march. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep marching. I'm going to get water. I'm absolutely parched. And that coffee, well, good. I just need some Wawa. Okay, keep marching. Okay. Whew. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Let's get our arms going a little bigger. We're like over halfway done, you guys. Are birds shaped the way they are because then they'd look so much like leaves? Because it's like there's another leaf. I'm like, is that a bird? Also just have really bad eyesight. Okay, let's come into a front kick, and you can start quite low. I'm gonna get another drink of that water, y'all. There is no reason to be depriving myself of hydration. Alrighty, so let's keep that low kick going, and let's add in a shoulder press. Keep going, keep breathing. And you can bring that leg up even higher if you want. Bring it if you got it. Right on, let's march for just a moment, because now we're gonna come into a narrow stance calf raise. And I'm just going as high as I can within a controlled range of motion. Do feel free to be holding on to something. That's it from the side. And I'm just gonna keep this going. Okay, so now from here, I'm gonna go up as slow as I can, and then I'm gonna come down as slow as I can, and I'm gonna add in that little bit of a knee sink dip. So up and come down. It's almost a race to see who can go the slowest. And just, this is me having a conversation with my ankles and my foot strength. Just checking in with every little bit that's going on there. Okay, so that was our narrow calf raises. Let's march for just a moment. We're gonna do side leg lifts. And you can stay quite low, or you could bring it if you got it. But we're gonna be doing an alternate arm lift. But we'll add in the arms in just a sec. Let's focus on keeping our legs, just focusing on that movement. Now add in those arms. Keep breathing. I'm not cold anymore, I tell you what. No, one of our heaters broke, so it is just freezing down here. But I think we can get it fixed. So that'll be all right. Like either fixed or replaced or something. Okay, we did it. We made it through the side leg lifts. Let's come now into a wide stance calf raise. Just coming through my range of motion. And I'm trying to raise and drop on the beat. I'm not there yet, but that's my goal. So now let's keep that wide stance and let's race to see who's the slowest. And then come down with a little bit of a knee dip. coming up. I'm trying to use my other toes to help support because I have such a tendency personally to rely very heavily on my big toe. And keep going. And there we go. Let's march in place. And we're gonna do a glute kickback. Hands on the booty so you can feel what's going on. Just focusing on that lift. Keep breathing. Keep that core engaged. And let's add in some big wave arms. Keep lifting. We're getting real close, y'all. Last two. Woo, there we go. Okay. Let's march in place, get our feet in under us, and step out. We can add in, if we're ready, some half jumping jack arms. Keep breathing. And now, if you want, let's do both arms, keeping that side tap going. You can always bring the intensity back down and just do one side. Or keep bringing it if you got it. Let's go into a knee up. I'm gonna pull my pants up. And you can always swap out for a march or a different movement. Just don't quit. Keep going, keep moving. We are good at doing challenging things. Let's keep that knee up going. And if you're ready, go ahead and get your arms up high and get ready for a pull down. And I learned so much by doing these exercises with y'all. Like, I think as we move into longer time stretches, I'm probably gonna add in more marching in between movements so that we can have more hydration breaks. And I always have an open ear to our viewers in the comment section for any advice or requests or suggestions or what have you. Let's do a step tap. We're just hanging out here for a minute. Now's a good time because we're going to be doing just another round of that step tap. Whew. The house is so dry this time of year. I mean, that hasn't rained in ages, so there's like no humidity except for what the turtles make. So I'm just parched. Keep going. From here, we're going to keep this wide stance. And let's go ahead and add in a hamstring curl. Just like so. Let's keep that hamstring curl going and add in a chest press. Right on, y'all. Let's come into that stagger stance. One foot in front of the other. Jab, or how do we do this? Okay, yeah. 7 forward and back. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. This is it from the side. And you can stay here if you like, or we can add in that knee up. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Keep going. Jab, cross, and knee. Jab, cross, and knee. Right on, let's march it around. Stagger stance, left leg lead. So, coming forward and back. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. If you feel ready, let's bring in that knee, otherwise stay here. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Keep going. Right on. Okay guys, we're gonna try another movement where this is just a little bit of an isolation. So we are going to keep our lower body stable, put our arms out, and we're gonna slide like our hips are locked into where they are, but we're trying to reach something. And I like to wiggle my fingers. And let's keep these chest slides going, because we can actually layer on our arms and we can shift our weight over each foot. But I kind of like just having it be stationary. This really stretches through my obliques, into my hip. There we go. Now let's keep that wide stance. Inhale up onto our tippy toes and exhale down into a wide squat. And as we're here, let's slow it down. No more toe raise. Just kind of sending my roots down through the bottom of my feet. And what I mean by that is making contact through all of the bottom of my foot, all of my little toe beans. Trying to have my weight balanced between my toes and my heels, inside and outside of my feet. Slowing it down. Let's go as slow as we can on this one. And let's step together. Step together, step together, step together, step together. And right here, I like to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. And it's not so much that it has to be to the beat of the music. I'm just trying to keep my in-breath and my out-breath at the same duration. Just letting everything slow down, letting my heart rate come back down, letting my breath even out. And from here, let's just march in place. And I'm gonna make some little hand circles as we keep our feet going. I'm just kind of leading with my pinky until I get to the top, and then I rotate it around. Leading with that pinky. Let's change directions. So I'm leading a figure eight. That's what this is a figure eight. There we go. Just stretching all through my wrists. Now let's breathe up. Interlace our fingers and reach our hands overhead. I'm going to still my feet. I highly recommend continuing on with more stretching. Y'all, I never did do my ab workout yesterday. If I don't do it today, I'm gonna be a little sour with myself. So I'm not gonna do any more of a cool down. I'm gonna go directly into that and then shoot the outro. So let's see how many steps we got. 2,822. So today was definitely, that was like 500 or 600 less steps than what I have been getting. But sometimes it's nice to still get steps in, still get that full duration, but go at a slower pace. So it is okay. We're only getting the steps for kind of collecting data, as opposed to, it is not a measure of success. We showed up and we did the thing. That is the measure of success. The rest of it is just seeing what happened. So I will see y'all post my Train with Joan ab workout, Vaughn, in the outro. Hey guys, so that is, I did one set of the 3, and I need to let my water settle. I chugged a bunch of water and then tried to do ab workouts, and I was like, so I did do at least one set of the 3, and I'm holding myself to doing the other 2 sets, but I got a little bit of video just to prove it to myself that I did at least get one set in. Oh, that cooked me. Like I'm whooped. That's okay though. That's awesome. Where the obstacle is the way. If it is so hard for me to do ab floor work, clearly that's something I need to work on. So here I am. I'm showing up to do the work. And that's the best feeling in the world to me right now, to feel like I'm showing up and doing the work. So thank you guys for being my workout buddy and keeping me accountable and showing up. Thank you for showing up for your sake as well. You're the only one of you that I've got. Please take care of yourself. And today's question of the day is down in the comments. It's a pinned comment. So if you want to answer publicly or privately, that's your choice. It's just food for thought to kind of, there were questions that were helpful to me in my journey, and I hope that they can be helpful to y'all. If you have any suggestions for questions of the day, I would love to hear them, because I only had 84. So, and I think I'm having to make more than 84 videos. So we'll see how this goes. But I really look forward to talking with y'all more down in the comments. And until tomorrow, you guys, I'm so proud of us. We're all doing so good being here and shaking our thing, and keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.